Hello there, people of the internet. I am the Tactical Manchild, and I am here to bring to you the Cold Steel Espada Large with a black G10 handle, which sits about 7 inches folded. With about a 5.5-inch blade. It's a beautiful piece of work, and even though the name says Espada, which is Spanish for sword, truth be told, this is pretty much a foldable Bowie knife. Now, if you want to talk about, a foldable pocket sword, then you should look towards the Espada XL. But today, I have for you the large, which to me is more effective for EDC. As you see, this is a cold steel product, and it's made in Taiwan. Up here is the thumb plate, where you can grab onto the weapon and place your thumb behind it for more effective cuts and stabs. And there are plenty of grooves along the handle here for you to put your fingers, such as down here for fights like this, or up here to choke up for a more controlled means of use. And as stated, this is a black G10 handle, flattened out and rather capable of maintaining a good and strong grip. Along with that, it has a neat little feature here with an ambidextrous pocket clip. This here is for the left-handed side draw, and this here is for the right-handed side draw. Along with that, it comes with the ever so famous Triad style lock, which is on most of the cold steel style large folders. And to just go back onto the thumb plate here, this is the thumb plate, but this little small gap here is the pocket catch, and it will be demonstrated through another clip that we'll post right after this. And aside from that, it is wicked sharp, and the Triad Lock here is pretty simple. There's this groove here so that you can push down on it, and when you push down on it, it lifts it up, and next you can fold the blade back into place. Now let me show you how the Triad Lock works. The smooth back here, you'll move it. Next you see the Triad Lock move. As it moves, you notice that there's a bit of a gap here. This gap is where the hook of the Triad Lock holds into place. And also that, to know if it is in place, it will fall back down and you'll hear this. Boom. Aside from that, enough talking. Let's get to showing you what it looks like when you draw it. Alright people, I'm going to show you guys how this thing deploys straight out from the pocket. Like I said, it's ambidextrous for the draw. I'm going to start off with the right-handed side because I am dominantly right-handed. Goes in the pocket, clip goes here. Set it back so that when you pull it back, the edge of the pocket rides along the back of the blade and onto the thumb catch like so. See? And again for the left side. Triad Lock's a little bit stubborn, but with enough time and practice, it gets really easy. And then, left side, boom. And that, wonderful people, is the Cold Steel Espada Large with a black G10 handle. It is very sharp, has a very strong and sturdy Triad Lock, and it can be used for everyday carry or your EDC. Obviously, with a 5.5-inch blade, that's a bit of a overstated weapon there, especially as a knife, since most EDC knives don't normally go above 3.5 to 4 inches. but this one here is just as effective. Now granted, even though it is big, as shown within the quick draw vid, it fits in the pocket quite well, and it sits there nicely. It won't be that much of an issue unless you're some weirdo that runs around in skinny jeans, like, you know, those airtight skinny jeans, and you want to wear an EDC. If you're one of those guys, don't bother. All right. If you want to do that, then rock a tie light by Cold Steel. But if you're gonna rock an Espada, you know what? A good straight fit, loose pair of jeans, or a pair of good 511s or Crye Precision pants, or you know, would really work in those situations. Now, there is something I would like to point out in regards to it. The pocket clip here. It's strong, it's sturdy, it really keeps it snug up against the pocket that you stick it onto, but it must be noted that it is very, very tight. It's very close, and like most jeans and 511s, the fabric on them can be a tad bit thick, so it makes it pretty hard to clip this onto your pants, or more or less the pocket of your pants, and it does risk potentially damaging the pocket over time. But then again, you can just you can just fold this baby up and shove it straight into your excuse me. And shove this straight into your pocket as is, and you'll still be fine for the quick draw. But if you were to want to actually have this clipped to the pocket of your pants, I would suggest lining cardboard underneath the clip to widen the gap so it can be more useful for your more thicker fabric based pants. Aside from that, it's a really good knife, and I personally would use this for EDC, emergency situations, and field craft if need be. And, well, this is the Tactical Manchild signing off. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you know more about this knife than I do, then by all means, please grant me your wealth of knowledge. We're all here to learn, and have an outstanding day.